Welcome to my YouTube channel Luxury Legends. It's time to talk about a vehicle that doesn't just drive on the road, it owns it. Meet the 2025 RC Humvee H1 Tactical. If you've ever looked at an SUV and thought, this is nice, but what if it was built like a tank, this one's for you. This isn't your average off-roader. This is military-grade attitude, civilian-ready capability, and a whole lot of presence. Let's start with the looks. The H1 Tactical is everything the original Humvee was, but sharper, meaner, and even more aggressive. This isn't the SUV you drive to a PTA meeting, unless that meeting is being held on top of a mountain during a snowstorm. It's got that squared-off, bulletproof look that just screams power. Up front, you've got a custom grille that's more like a shield than a design element. A set of beastly LED headlights are tucked into armored casings. Everything is protected. Everything has a purpose. There's nothing soft about this vehicle. The body sits high, higher than most lifted trucks. Giant fender flares cover 40-inch off-road tires that look like they were stolen off a military convoy. You've got a steel front bumper with a built-in winch system that could pull a whole Jeep out of a swamp. There are air vents, skid plates, recovery hooks, all functional, all rugged. And the paint options: matte black, desert sand, or forest camo. No gloss, no chrome, no nonsense. Now let's open the door, if you can reach it. Climb in and you'll find a cabin that's a mix of heavy-duty durability and surprisingly premium features. Sure, there's diamond-stitched leather on the seats and Alcantara on the dash, but everything feels like it could survive a tornado. The switches are oversized so you can use them with gloves on. The center console is massive and armored-looking. It feels less like a cockpit and more like a command center. Tech-wise, the 2025 H1 Tactical is no dinosaur. You get a fully digital instrument cluster with customizable displays. The infotainment system is touchscreen-based with satellite navigation, night vision integration, and off-road telemetry. There are toggle switches for every possible off-road setting: differential locks, air suspension adjustment, traction settings. You even get onboard air compressors to deflate and inflate your tires based on terrain. And yes, there's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, because even hardcore off-roaders need their playlists. Under the hood, you've got real muscle. The base model comes with a 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8 pumping out 450 horsepower and an earth-shaking 910 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to tow nearly 10,000 pounds or climb a 60-degree incline like it's nothing. Want more? There's an optional supercharged V8 gas engine that takes things to a whole different level. We're talking 700+ horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds, in a vehicle that weighs as much as a small house. And it's not just power for the sake of power. The chassis has been fully reinforced. You've got independent suspension on all four corners, a full-time 4x4 system with locking diffs, and a hydraulic lift system that can raise the ride height by 6 inches at the push of a button. It wades through water, crushes rocks, handles sand dunes, and it'll do it all while keeping you completely comfortable inside. Safety isn't overlooked either. You get a full suite of modern driver assistance features: adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, blind spot detection, and even 360-degree cameras with thermal imaging. Because when you're out in the wilderness or navigating tight urban corners in this monster, you'll want all the visibility you can get. And let's talk about customization. RC offers full tactical packages: roof racks, solar panels, extra fuel tanks, drone launchers, infrared lighting, and ballistic paneling. This isn't just a car. It's a prepper's dream, an adventurer's tool, a collector's statement. It's not built to blend in. It's built to lead. Now, this kind of presence and performance doesn't come cheap. The 2025 RC Humvee H1 Tactical starts around $165,000, and it can go well over $200,000 with options. But for that money, you're not just getting a vehicle. You're getting a rolling fortress. You're getting a legend, reborn. On the road, don't expect it to handle like a sports car. But that's not the point. It's surprisingly smooth for its size, but it's still a brute. You'll feel every inch of its width, every ounce of its weight, and that's part of the charm. Driving this thing through city traffic is a power move. Taking it off-road is a masterclass in capability. This is for the serious. For the unapologetic. For the ones who want to make an entrance without saying a word. The RC Humvee H1 Tactical is not just back, it's evolved. It's more capable, more refined, and more extreme than ever. If you're looking for the soft, tech-heavy crossovers that flood the market, this isn't it. But if you want to dominate the road, or leave it entirely, the 2025 RC Humvee H1 Tactical is the rig that'll take you there, and then some.